Yo, what is up, guys? SK here, and today we're going to talk about a little bit of Let's Unleash news when it comes to the new update coming on November 19th. Now, we have an actual date for when the update is coming, which is really good. A lot of people have been asking me when the update was coming. I actually just figured it was going to be based off the Battle Pass ending, which is ending on November 19th, which means the new Battle Pass will come out November 19th, unless they do a little bit of layover and push it back to next week for the following update or following server maintenance. Now, we don't know when the next Battle Pass is going to kick off, so that's still just speculation right now. I'm going to guess it's the 19th, but, you know, anything can happen. Anyway, so for this update, we do have more news about the new dungeons, bosses, and weapons coming November 19th. Let's Unleash is launching the next update, Spirit of Salvation, on November 19th. We already shared information about the story update, and the new fishing system and crafting changes, class levels, and SP shop and attendance system. That'll be coming soon. We've gotten vague information. It hasn't been in-depth information, so we're just going to have to wait and see what happens when it comes to in-depth information on that stuff. We haven't yet given a sneak peek at some of the dungeons and field bosses coming to Bless Unleashed yet, though. The Spirit of Salvation will add a brand new dungeon, a new layer, a new arena challenge to Bless Unleashed, as well as new field bosses. So field bosses plural, and other exciting challenges. Let's take a look now at some of these new challenges. I can't read right now. It's early morning for me. New dungeon, Night Spire, Entropic Descent. In this update, players will return to the Night Spire once more in our newest 5-player dungeon, Night Spire Entropic Descent. Since being reopened, the Night Spire has been held by an army of demons. Are you and your friends powerful enough to challenge and defeat Carnixia? I'm not sure if you pronounce the X, or is it Carnesia, or Carnixia? Succubus. We'll just call it Carnixia. It sounds cooler. You'll need to fight your way to her through demons with incredible strength. And illusory powers before you can test your determination against her terrible powers. Now, we've seen the Succubus Queen model in game before. She actually pops up at the Crusade, the Searing Assault Crusade. Pops up there, and she's pretty much useless there. She doesn't do anything. She just stands there. So maybe her model's just in game right now, and she doesn't have any actual skills, which would be terrifying because that crusade is already a problem itself. And her model is also in another crusade. I think it's the subterranean something. There's a subterranean invasion somewhere on the minor side that her model is used as well, but she doesn't really do anything but stand there. So who knows? Maybe her model is just in game with no actual action behind it. And then there's a new layer, Forgotten Sewers. Deep in the sewers below Spirius, a living plague threatens the city. Fireborn are needed to root out this corruption and its threat, so gather your allies and prepare for a battle. This new threat must be dealt with soon. Now, this just looks like Osis reskinned again. If you guys don't know who Osis is, he is a weekly boss down in the southern jungle area of Timeless Jungle. And he is really a problem. If you played Resident Evil and you're familiar with Nemesis, then you know who Osis is. Except there's a few extra things you don't want to deal with, to be honest. Anyway, new arena challenge. A new challenger has come to the arena and brought the fear of the desert with him. The doomed tyrant awaits those who would dare challenge him in the arena. You defeat this new foe, will you find yourself mired in quicksand? I don't like the sound of that. Like, if there's actually quicksand, I'm not liking the mechanic of quicksand. I'm terrified of quicksand, actually. Just keep that out of the game, please. These aren't the only challenges you will need to overcome in the Spirit of Salvation. There are also several new elite and field bosses you'll face in White Sands, including the dreaded Deathtail Sovereign, a giant scorpion here to challenge you with its venomous stinger and thick armor. I knew we were going to get a scorpion boss at some point. I just knew it was going to be a thing. You're going to want to upgrade your arsenal to be able to take on the new threats. And now we get into elemental weapons. This is the new weapons thing they were talking about. Elemental weapons. We're introducing new elemental weapons to Bless Unleashed in the Spirit of Salvation update. New weapons will deal increased damage to your foes using an element they are attuned to. This is only the first part of the system. However, in future updates, we'll be adding in armor as well, which will protect against these new types of damage at the cost of being weak to another type of damage. We'll also be adding these elemental strengths and weaknesses to enemies in the future updates as well. Start your collection now, as you're going to need to prepare for the challenges to come ahead. make sure that you check back next week when we unveil the final release notes for the Spear of Salvation before we launch the update on November 19th. Now, that's a lot to unpack when it comes to elemental weapons, because I've had my thought, it's going to be like the basic elements, like, you know, fire, water, earth. What would be the other one? Fire, water, earth? Does wind count anymore? Like, they have a wind weapon. Like, I don't even know. I'm hoping lightning is a thing, because I love lightning, first of all. I'm hoping like there's like ice, but there's a lot of things I'm hoping for this system. I'm not sure like how they're gonna do it. Is it gonna change how our skills look? Is the question. Is it gonna change how our combos look? Is it going to change how we fight with our combat style? Is it gonna change our combos actually? Like, what is this new elemental weapon system gonna do to our actual combat when it comes to fighting enemies, besides from, you know, dealing extra damage to weaken enemies? Like, if I go fire, will I have a more savage combo? If I go ice, will my combo be more shattering? I'm making puns right now. I'm so sorry. It's too early for me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is pretty much it for the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully in the next video, we will be able to cover something a little bit more in depth when it comes to this update. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys later. Peace.